Welcome to Kansas City, Missouri, USA, known for jazz, sports, and barbecues. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Kansas City. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Kansas City, Missouri, USA. Population around 500,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Kansas City. Kansas City is 3.5 hours from St. Louis. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Kansas City. People love Kansas City because of the National World War I Museum at Liberty Memorial. The museum sits at the feet of the Liberty Memorial, an impressive Egyptian revival-style monument erected in 1928 in honor of the men and women who served and died in the war. The museum's collections include a wide variety of artifacts, letters, films, and other pieces of historical significance that were gathered between 1920 and today. The collections and exhibits present a rounded view of the war's global impact, including exhibits like a recreation of the crater left behind after a French farmhouse is struck by a howitzer shell. Visitors can walk through the crater and can also experience what it looked and sounded like inside the trenches with 6 reproduced scenes. Other exhibits share compelling stories from those who experienced the war both on the front lines and at home. Other items on display include the Renault FT-17 tank with damage from a German shell, weapons, uniforms, and personal objects that soldiers brought into the battle. In total, the collection is one of the world's largest, with more than 75,000 items. People love Kansas City because of the Nelson-Atkins Museum of Art. The museum has impressive collections which represent North American, European, Asian, and African cultures. The Antiquities collection includes Greek, Roman, and Near Eastern pieces as far back as the 2nd millennium BC. The collection of African art represents 2,500 years of craftsmanship containing more than 400 works in a wide variety of medium from wood to ivory. Native American artifacts include basket work, pottery, and ornate quill and beadwork. The museum's European art collection spans from medieval times through to the 1800s, with emphasis on 19th century Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings and 17th century Italian Baroque art. People love Kansas City because of Legoland. Located within Kansas City's Crown Center, Legoland is one of the city's top family attractions for the young and young at heart. Here you will find a complete replica of the city, built with more than 1.5 million Lego bricks. The models include all the city's major landmarks like Arrowhead Stadium, Union Station, Country Club Plaza, the World War I Memorial, and even Crown Center. Aspiring builders of all ages are able to talk to the master builders and attend workshops for all skill and age levels, and kids can catch photo ops with their favorite Lego characters. Visitors can enjoy a variety of shows throughout the day at the 4D Cinema, where a full sensory experience accompanies each show. There are also interactive rides, including Kingdom Quest, where riders zap the scoundrels who have captured the princess, the Merlin's Apprentice ride, where kids take flight, and a virtual reality experience that races through the world. Kids who need to burn off some energy will enjoy a laser maze with lots of physical challenges. People love Kansas City because of Arabia Steamboat Museum. On September 5th, 1856, a steamboat carrying 400,000 pounds of supplies destined for general stores in the Midwest sank in the Missouri River just 6 miles before reaching Kansas City. The Arabia was lost for more than 130 years before an amateur archaeologist discovered it buried 45 feet beneath a cornfield. As erosion caused the course of the Great River to change, the boat's remains and cargo was encased in soil and preserved as if in a giant time capsule. The result is a massive collection of pre-Civil War artifacts, all examples of the objects and food that were part of the daily life of the pioneers. The number of artifacts found was so great, in fact, that museum staff continue to clean the objects today. People love Kansas City because of the zoo. The Kansas City Zoo has become one of the area's top family attractions thanks to major renovations and improvements in recent years. It is filled with wildlife representing over 200 species from all over the world, with a great deal of attention focused on each animal's habitat and quality of life. Among its 1,700 plus residents are African elephants, rhinos, leopards, giraffes, wallabies, and several species of primate, including orangutans, blue monkeys, chimpanzees, and more. The zoo is also home to ocean dwellers, including part-time swimmers like penguins and sea lions, as well as jellyfish, stingrays, and other aquatic life. One of the zoo's most popular exhibits is the Hellsberg Penguin Plaza, an impressive living space formed out of ice and stone that closely resembles their native habitat. Visitors can watch the lively birds slide, swim, and play on the ice, in the water, and in fresh snow that falls from the sky of their habitat. People love Kansas City because of Science City. Science City, located in Union Station, is a top attraction for families visiting Kansas City. Exhibits focus on various aspects of science and are all interactive so that visitors can learn through hands-on experience. One of the most popular permanent exhibits is Force and Motion, a space where you can test and explore the properties of physics. Similarly, the Every Last Drop exhibit explores the unique properties of water, from its movement and power to the many ways we depend on it, as well as the need for conservation. Younger kids will really dig the Dino Lab, where you can learn about paleontology by unearthing your own discoveries, and the whole family will be fascinated by the Genetics Lab. The museum also has a planetarium, nature center, and hosts special events. People love Kansas City because of the National Museum of Toys and Miniatures. Located on the campus of the University of Missouri, Kansas City, the National Museum of Toys and Miniatures contains more than 72,000 examples of antique toys and scaled miniatures. The museum originated in 1982 from the personal collections of Mary Harris Francis and Barbara Marshall, and since then has grown to occupy 33,000 square feet. Tourists will find an impressive collection of antique toys that include dolls, figures, games, model trains, and more. The museum's collection of fine-scale miniatures is the largest in the world, featuring perfectly scaled reproductions of actual art and artifacts. Among the most remarkable pieces are a 1955 Singer sewing machine miniature and a tiny ornate chest in a 1:12 scale, crafted from ebony and gold. People love Kansas City because of the Kemper Museum of Contemporary Art. The permanent collection at the Kemper Museum of Contemporary Art began with the Bebe and Crosby Kemper collection, which includes works from Georgia O'Keeffe, Robert Mapplethorpe, and William Wegman. It now includes a broad range of works including painting, sculpture, installations, prints, and works on paper, photography, and time-based media. Groups of 10 or more can arrange to have a free tour, and there are free drop-in tours each Saturday that are open to the public without reservation. The museum also hosts programs and workshops tailored to engage various groups, including youths, teens, adults, and the whole family. People love Kansas City because of Hallmark Visitor Center. Located in the Crown Center complex, the Hallmark Visitor Center displays the history of the greeting card industry. It tells the rags to riches story of how Joyce Hall created an international institution based on caring. The center's exhibits explore the company's history and includes interactive stations as well as a film. It is also home to Kaleidoscope, a children's creativity center that allows kids to use various materials to create their own art. The sessions last 50 minutes and are free of charge, led by Hallmark's own creative staff. People love Kansas City because of the American Jazz Museum. The museum is located in Kansas City's historic jazz district, once home to some of the genre's most influential musicians, including Big Joe Turner, Count Basie, and Charlie Parker. Museum visitors will be immersed in every aspect of jazz, from history to an exploration of the music itself. Collections include memorabilia like posters and photos, as well as personal items like Ella Fitzgerald's gown and Charlie Parker's saxophone. Other exhibits include listening stations, mixing boards, and films. The museum is also home to the Blue Room, a jazz club that offers live music several nights a week, as well as the fully restored 1912 Gem Theater, which hosts a wide variety of events and productions. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Kansas City. If you've got a reason why you love Kansas City, pop it in the comments section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!